What if the reason 2026 hasn't gone your way yet isn't bad luck, but bad habits? What if Marcus Aurelius, writing by candlelight nearly 2,000 years ago, already left you a blueprint to dominate not just your career, but your confidence, your relationships, and your love life starting now? Before we go any further, if you're part of the Stoic community or you're serious about building an unshakable mind, make sure you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and most importantly, watch till the very end, because what you're about to hear can quietly reshape how you show up in love, power, and life itself. Now let me take you somewhere. Picture Marcus Aurelius, not as a statue, not as a quote on Instagram, but as a tired man, a Roman emperor waking up before dawn, surrounded by war, betrayal, illness, and pressure that would crush most modern minds. He didn't have motivational speakers. He didn't have podcasts. What he had was discipline, reflection, and habits so powerful that his private journal, never meant for the public, became one of the most influential philosophical works in history. Meditations. Marcus Aurelius didn't ask for an easy life. He asked for a strong mind, and that's exactly what Stoicism offers you as we step into 2026. This is not theory. This is not poetry. These are 10 Stoic habits, inspired directly by Marcus Aurelius, that you can start right now to dominate 2026, and yes, to build a calmer, more attractive, more grounded presence that transforms your love life as well. Let's begin. The first Stoic habit Marcus Aurelius practiced every single day was morning acceptance of reality. Before the world woke up, Marcus would remind himself of something brutally honest. He wrote that when you wake up in the morning, you should tell yourself, "Today I will meet interference, ingratitude, arrogance, disloyalty, ill will, and selfishness, not because people are evil, but because they don't know any better." Think about how different your life would be if you stopped being shocked by human behavior. Most people wake up expecting smooth roads. When friction appears, they break. Marcus woke up expecting resistance, and because of that, he was never emotionally ambushed. In 2026, this habit alone can change everything. When you accept that delays, disrespect, rejection, and misunderstandings are part of life, you stop taking things personally. And here's the secret no one tells you. People are deeply attracted to someone who doesn't overreact. In love, this habit is gold. When you don't panic at silence, don't chase validation, and don't explode at minor issues, you become emotionally rare. Calm becomes magnetic. The second Stoic habit is controlling the only thing you truly own: your judgments. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself that things themselves don't disturb us. Our opinions about them do. A breakup isn't devastating. An insult isn't fatal. A failure isn't the end. It's the story you attach that creates suffering. In 2026, you must train yourself to pause before reacting. Ask, is this within my control? Is my judgment helping me or hurting me? Imagine someone criticizes you. The average person feels attacked. The Stoic asks, is there truth here? If yes, improve. If no, ignore. This habit builds inner authority, and inner authority builds attraction. People trust those who don't crumble at opinions. Marcus Aurelius knew that an emperor ruled others, but a Stoic ruled himself. The third Stoic habit is daily self-reflection, without self-hatred. Every night, Marcus wrote to himself, not to impress anyone, not to perform. He reviewed his actions like a general reviews a battlefield. What did I do well? Where did I fall short? What can I do better tomorrow? In 2026, this habit will separate you from 99% of people who repeat the same mistakes and call it fate. Reflection is not about guilt. It's about clarity. In relationships, reflection is revolutionary. Instead of saying, they always do this to me, you ask, how did I contribute to this outcome? That question alone can save years of emotional chaos. People who reflect grow. People who grow attract better situations, better partners, better opportunities. The fourth Stoic habit is voluntary discomfort. Marcus Aurelius was the most powerful man in the world, and yet he practiced simplicity, cold hunger, restraint, not because he had to, because he chose to. Why? Because comfort weakens the mind. In 2026, voluntary discomfort might mean waking up earlier, training when you don't feel like it, staying silent when your ego wants to speak, or walking away from instant pleasure. This habit does something powerful. It teaches you that you are stronger than your urges. And when you're not ruled by impulses, your confidence becomes quiet and solid. In love, this shows up as patience, as boundaries, as self-respect. Nothing is more attractive than someone who doesn't need to escape discomfort to feel okay. The fifth Stoic habit is speaking less, observing more. Marcus Aurelius warned against wasting words, not because silence is weakness, but because attention is power. In 2026, everyone is loud, everyone is performing, everyone is explaining themselves. The Stoic listens. When you speak less, you notice patterns. You see intentions. You read rooms, and people feel seen around you. In relationships, this habit transforms everything. Instead of reacting emotionally, you respond thoughtfully. Instead of oversharing, you let mystery work in your favor. Silence, when paired with presence, becomes authority. The sixth Stoic habit is remembering impermanence daily. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself constantly, "You could leave life right now." Let that determine what you do and say and think. This isn't morbid. It's liberating. In 2026, remembering impermanence cuts through procrastination, fear, and insecurity. You stop postponing growth. You stop tolerating disrespect. You stop living half alive. In love, this habit makes you honest. You say what matters. You don't play games with time. You value connection without clinging to it. When you live with the awareness that nothing is guaranteed, your presence becomes intense and real, and people feel that. The seventh Stoic habit is acting with virtue, not for applause. Marcus Aurelius warned himself constantly not to perform goodness. Do the right thing because it's right, not because it looks good. In 2026, this habit will protect your integrity in a world addicted to validation. When you stop seeking approval, your actions align with your values. You become predictable in the best way. Reliable, grounded, trustworthy. In relationships, this is everything. Real love isn't built on charm. It's built on character. And character is felt long before it's explained. The eighth Stoic habit is detachment from outcomes. Marcus Aurelius understood that effort belongs to us, but results do not. You can prepare, act, and give your best, but the outcome is never fully yours to command. In 2026, this habit frees you from anxiety. You show up fully without desperation. In love, detachment is misunderstood. It's not coldness. It's confidence without neediness. You care deeply, but you don't collapse if things don't go your way. That balance creates emotional gravity. People are drawn to those who want but don't cling. The ninth Stoic habit is choosing your circle carefully. Marcus Aurelius warned that your soul is colored by your thoughts, and your thoughts are shaped by those around you. In 2026, this habit is critical. The people you listen to will determine your standards, your discipline, and your emotional life. In love, this means not taking advice from bitter people about intimacy, not learning commitment from the uncommitted, not learning self-worth from the insecure. When your circle improves, your life follows. The 10th and final Stoic habit is living as if you are already the person you respect. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself to act in alignment with the highest version of himself, regardless of mood. In 2026, this habit changes everything. You don't wait to feel confident to act confident. You don't wait to feel disciplined to act disciplined. You become the example you were waiting for. In love, this means you don't chase. You don't beg. You don't betray your values for attention. You move with quiet self-respect. And here's the truth most people never realize. Stoicism doesn't make you cold. It makes you stable. And stability is rare. Stability is safe. Stability is deeply attractive. Marcus Aurelius never wrote to become famous. He wrote to survive pressure without losing himself. And now, nearly 2,000 years later, his habits can help you dominate 2026, not through force, but through mastery. If you apply even 3 of these habits consistently, your mindset will shift. Your confidence will deepen. Your relationships will change. So if this resonated with you, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and watch our other Stoic guides. Because this philosophy doesn't just build success, it builds a life worth respecting. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.